Hey guys, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn, and I'm coming back with another Missing Black Series video. It has been a while, like 4 months since I last did one of these. And today's is the Clone Wars movie. Not a lot of people like this movie, but I have some Black Series figures that we could get made after this movie. Number 10, I have Zero the Hutt. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I know absolutely no one would ever buy a Zero the Hutt action figure. I just have Zero on here to make it an even 10. That's it. They could just take the Jabba mold, repaint him, and give him like that little thing that Zero has on the side of his head there, like right there. That little flower thing or whatever it is. I'm just going to adjust this real quick. Sorry. There you go. Now you can actually see. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. Number 9, I have a plain Phase 1 Clone Trooper. We already have one of these from the Attack of the Clones one, but Clone Wars needs some clones, and you can never have too many clones, so plop them into here. Also, you could pretend he's the clone who punched a droid. Number 8, Warm, Loathsome, and his accessory would be his droid there. This guy also may not be that much exciting, but he's something, and he could be like a separatist general. You never really have any of them. Newt Gunray's not even a figure, so you could have a separatist general. And then his droid could be like a small, nice accessory. Number 7, an LR-57 combat droid. These droids are basically only in the Clone Wars movie, and then I think they have one appearance in a Clone Wars episode. Other than that, though, they're not in Star Wars at all. And it's kind of a shame because they're pretty tough and kind of cool-ish. They're like soda can droids, though. If you look at them from the right way, you see it. But yeah, they'd make for cool figures, and we need more battle droids, so yeah. Number 6, I have a Phase 1 Commander Fox. I'm not going into detail of whether or not I like Fox as a character, alright? Some people argue he's a good one, others argue that he's bad. I can see both sides, but I prefer he's bad, but only after what happens. But anyway, I'm not talking about that. Okay, he has great armor, and in Phase 1 armor, I think that would translate well into a Black Series figure, especially since he leads the Coruscant Guard. And yeah, that would be cool clone troopers to have in your collection. Number 5, I have Admiral Yularen. Can we just appreciate him? Because he started out in A New Hope as this background character. Then Dave Filoni takes him and turns him into a main character of the Clone Wars series. So I think he's earned the right to get a Black Series figure. Plus he's even in Rebels for that little bit. But yeah, Admiral Yularen, he wouldn't be that all special, but General Veers has a Black Series, so what's the difference if we give Admiral Yularen one? At least Yularen's a main character. Number 4, I have these Scout Troopers. They're briefly in the movie, but they're the ones who locate Rada at Jabba's, at Ventress's kind of outpost on that one planet. And they look really cool, and I think this is what all clone Scout Troopers should look like. They kind of look like Kashyyyk Troopers, but they're unique too. It's like a similar but not the same thing, and that's what I like about them. And I think they would translate perfectly into Black Series form. Number 3, Magna Guards. Like I said earlier, we need more battle droids as Black Series. Magna droids would be amazing for your battle droid army if you're collecting figures. They're General Grievous's bodyguards. They fight Jedi. They're perfect for your army if you're trying to build an army of Black Series droids for like Clone Wars thing. Like if you're trying to have a photo that you're making of this cool battle that you set up with your action figures or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, Magna Guards. We don't have Magna Guards. I'd be fine if we got them for Revenge of the Sith or something like that, but I feel like here's a good place to include them. Number 2, I have a young Ahsoka Tano. We've been getting a lot of Ahsoka figures lately. At first, it was like impossible to get her. Then she got her Clone Wars Season 7 one. Then her Rebels, I believe, or it might have been the other way around, but Now she has her Mandalorian one, and they're making that new one that's both Mando, her, and Grogu, and it's pretty lazy in my mind because it's just taking three figures and making them like way more pricey. Anyway, but a version of Ahsoka that we haven't gotten is the original version of Ahsoka. And I think her accessories could be her lightsaber and Baby Rada in like a backpack that goes on her back. Because this movie is what introduced us to Ahsoka. Whether you like it or not, this movie gave us one of the greatest characters in all of Star Wars. Number 1, Phase 1 Armor Rex. Okay, we don't really get... I don't think we have any clone commanders in Phase 1 armor. And I say Rex is the perfect one to start that, of giving us clones in Phase 1 armor. Rex is almost everyone's favorite clone trooper. I mean, there are so many likable clones, but Rex stands out amongst them all. But yeah, anyway, this is Grand Admiral Thrawn signing off.